Niato Vesapa Shiata Kiriana Vespasa Toshono. Pliahana Kirinde Saparavasaso. Sono Kurianda Iresa Pasasha. Kianda Ireso Passiono. Onaya Kieshea. Niala Kishuna. Hayala Kiashateana He. Oh, Nayahi. Oh, no, Yanahi. Mela Kieshetuha. Neala Keravasotu. Hey, Naya Kiashote Shauha. Leinaya Kera Tovasha. Me ala que tu vesha, me le lana, ula que la vera sharoku, le nana heluha, me ashatera vasake luna, he ase tuku. Niata Vespeciata Gila, Ezovas Masha, Elezoma Uko, Lezena Vesvasha, Elekisa Fasoto, Linkia, Elezbasha, Elezono Tovaka, Alojobo Oroko, Kiasha, the Zimesia Elete, Kiisha, Lezumotoko, Lizamasha, Alakiata Vasapa. A magical Friday the 13th to all of you. Niata Vespeciata, Lisa Baka. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. I'm Wendy. This is my husband Dave, sharing with you our highest joy and excitement with the lights, sharing with you our languages of lights. Light language in all forms, whether it's musical, written, spoken, sung, played. I was just inspired to do one of these impromptu hangouts for Friday the 13th. 13 is the number of expansion. It's the number of transformation. The 13th step. Many of us have heard about that idea of ascension is taking that 13th step, going to the beyond, and 13. I was reminded today too of the 13 skulls. For some reason, I was really tapping into that energy too of the 13 crystal skulls, and I just wanted to play some music and speak some light languages, and celebrate. Today is also a day of manifestation, honoring also the gods and goddesses within us, and Friday the 13th has always been, considered, I've always thought of it as magical, and that's the way I like to express it, is magical. So we just thought we'd pull some oracle cards. So if you're out there, if you can hear us, say hi, let us know.
Let's make some magic together.
And there we go, and let's make some magic together. I did a video, a little short video. I've been in real creative mode today, and I think that was one of the inspirations for this video today too, was this creative inspiration. And when we're taking that 13th step, a lot of times it's about, I say a lot of times, but I feel like it's the energy of moving into that reality, transforming your belief systems to move into the reality in which now you are allowing your creativity to move through you. And music has a very special effect on moving us creatively. And I've been working on some creative artwork today. I've been working on some symbols, which I don't know if I showed these yesterday or not. I started working on these on 12/12 and continuing to add to the symbols today on 12/13. And today's date equals 15, and the sacred circuit from Sirius for 15 is manifest, and there are only 15 symbols currently that have been introduced to us. And being that this is today's date equals 15, it's like manifesting the magic, manifesting that 13th step of whatever it is that we want to move more fully into. And I have been, as when I write these symbols, it has really sparked a lot of very interesting dream situations. And so I find these very powerful tools for manifestation, and I'll show you what I've gotten so far.
And say hello in the live chat if you're watching.
So these are some of the ones that have just come through just in the last 2 days, really. And then I was working on some of my shamanic spirit art, and it was, the message today was about, I was feeling deep gratitude, and the message today was, in gratitude, we see who we really are. We see who we truly are when we're in a state of gratitude, and then we are free. And that was the message that came through to me today. And in my quite colorful art, which I shared on my community page as well. And I wanted to just kind of open the door to your own creativity. And for some reason, I still keep seeing the crystal skulls. So whoever that may resonate with, Dave and I have a set of small crystal skulls, and which at some point I'm going to figure out how to show you guys close up, because they're really cool. I mean, I could show you one individually, but they're very small, and they're set on a little stand in here. And I encourage anybody, whether you know anything about the crystal skulls or not, that right now we're all being invited to tap into that energy of the master information of the crystal skulls. And I'm being reminded too that about the master skull being deep within the ocean. And I don't know, for some reason I was just tapping into that energy. And so 13 and 13 in the sacred symbols from Sirius, number 13 is transform. So I think that over time, the idea of that idea of 13 was to help us forget our power. And when we embrace that idea of 13 and transformation, we are I see a leap like this, like leaping over like the belief system to manifest that transformation within us, I guess, is kind of what I was feeling with that. I need a drink of water.
Does anyone have any questions for the crystal skull? We could ask.
That's brave of us. The answer...
We're watching the chat.
One of the answers that I'm receiving right now is the reminder that when we tap into that energy of the crystal skulls, each of us are going to see exactly the reflection of the very thing that we need to see. So each one of us will get a very specific, unique answer for that which you are seeking. And that's the beauty of the crystal skulls. And Bashar does go into this as well. You can certainly find more information about the crystal skulls and his transmissions about that on bashar.org. And so very, very interesting information. And Saibo, the name of 13, the name of the energy, the Sasani name for 13 is Saibo. And we've seen different spellings of it. And Elon's spelling, if I'm not mistaken, is Sybo, to give you a spelling. And I did a painting, but it's behind me. But it's got the sacred circuits, but they're in a spiral. The way I was guided to paint them, so they're in a spiral instead of like in nice, neat little rows. But oh, right here. Here's my. Let's see if I can get this open. There we go. But so I'll show you because so this is a journal I started in about 2012, I think it was.
We never really did drumming while you're talking, so
hey, go for it. Whatever feels good. So I started this journal in 2011 when in my awakening. And wrote. Oh, and this is funny because this is on the 13th. So this entry was written on 11/13/2011. And I won't read it to you, only because it's just it's my poetry. Well, this is funny because yesterday if you didn't see it, we did a live stream for 12/12, and the cards came up. A lot of tree cards came up, and one of the entries I have in here that I wrote was, I remember walking through the forest wishing for normal, but normal never came. Now I've come to realize there is no normal in this game. That's why every living thing is unique. All are not supposed to be the same. So I thought that was a nice awakening. So I have a lot of notes in here. It's kind of funny when I go back to looking at these from that time of my awakening, because that was like the very beginning of my awareness, and I found the sacred circuits shortly after that, and I drew one on each page of my journal, and I showed you in the video yesterday, we showed you on my website how Dave adds it up and shows the sacred circuit for that day every day. So but here's transform. So this is number 13, the name that is Sybo. So as we look at that symbol, we immediately engage with the energy that is transformation, that is transform. And when we play with these symbols, it rewires the circuitry in our brains to assist us in absorbing, integrating more and more of our information that is necessary for our each of our own unique paths, growth and expansion. And the last one is manifest, or 15. Number 15 is manifest, which is the last of the symbols that were given to us. And I, over the years, have working with these symbols has helped me a great deal in accessing the other dimensions of my own multidimensionality. And so,
and the symbols are designed to literally rewire your brain circuitry,
exactly,
to open yourself up and to enhance your conscious awareness. And the light language symbols that Wendy and many other people draw and create are essentially the same thing. They all work in different ways, and certainly the intention plays into it, and your beliefs on how you want to use it and how you want to use it as a permission slip is up to your own imagination, but they do work. And one of the things I always say is there are permission slips that we've sort of collectively agreed to, even though we might not be aware of them, to work for us. And if you're attracted to the idea, any permission slip will work. And these are things that are sort of like secret backdoor permission slips. And sometimes you don't even know what they're for, but it doesn't matter.
And that's one of the reasons why we encourage other people to share theirs too. So over the years, that is one of the things that I've enjoyed, is inviting people into the space to share your symbols, your circuitry, to help others activate the things inside of them that they are here to transform for themselves. And one of the ones that I did in one of the events that I was in, I started drawing, and it sometimes they morph over a couple of days, and this is one that and they're always different. And I notice a lot of people on social media are also sharing theirs, and I think that's a really wonderful thing, because again, it helps us all connect more deeply. Yesterday's sacred circuit for 14 is connect. It helps us connect more deeply with our and again, activating that DNA within us, that it's not that it's not active, it's kind of like I'm hearing with the drum. It's quiet. It's quiet. Yeah, to vespeciera kosemese ajano korinda ajano koispea ala sotovisma. And I really like this magical spirit deck. So I was drawn to this one first.
And we invite you all, when you're listening to this video or any of the other light languages, to take some time and let the energies flow within you and be creative, and maybe draw your own symbols.
Yes, exactly. And
try some automatic writing, do something in a physical, creative, artistic way, and see what happens.
We were talking about that too, if you guys are interested. That's something I've been wanting to do for a little while, is doing like get-togethers with and doing little I guess workshops, I guess is what you might want to call it, where we do a workshop together, where whether you are creative or not creative, paint, draw, even if you don't, that we just sit together and the if you speak light language, bringing the light language in, and even if you don't, immersing yourself in the light languages.
If you want to.
And yes, exactly. If you want to activate that within yourself. But the idea was to get ourselves moving, our pencil moving, our creative spark moving. And so I was seeing today, and actually Dave and I together were sort of like seeing the same visions today about being together with others. And literally when I'm starting a drawing, or I'm literally just starting with squiggly black lines, and that's it. And and where it takes me from there, where it takes us from there. So you guys are all being invited to let me know if that's something that is interesting to you. I really enjoy facilitating humanity in helping others see their own light, helping others spark their imaginations in whatever way works, whatever permission slip, whatever tool works. And this is just one of many. And I feel that the energy of the pencil, and it doesn't have to be anything fancy. Seriously, crayons, whatever you got hanging around. I actually saw that today, that some of us were using crayons, whatever we had on hand. And I was noticing in most of my shamanic spirit artwork that there's a lot of movement. There's a lot of nilasa, like what feels like movement, the movement of energy. Lasamasa, ajanotovispa, etekina dispara, sajanatu, izana. And it feels like a much of a representation of how I'm moving through my own realities, I guess. Yes, so vashati lizmote, ajanotovismasiera casino to vishamata. So let's see what the magical spirit oracle has to show us. And it literally says the brilliance of you. So the brilliance of you. No way. See, okay. Now, if you saw the live yesterday and all the 12s that we pulled and the 2s and the 4s, again, magic indeed, you guys, because I swear I just turned over the number 13 card. I got chills all of a sudden. Oh my God, number 13. It's time to leave the old behind. Rebirth, shedding the chrysalis, taking risks. Didn't I pull this card for you and I?
Yeah, after.
After we did the hangout?
Yep.
Number 13, you guys. Look. No way. Well, talk about magic. It's time to leave the old behind. Rebirth. Nialova special kusumasi veshanatakia. Navismiasa zozono bashorokolinda ishanos vasha lazimaseta zisamosho lejono upa lazanato zanasho. That shedding of the chrysalis, that beautiful, beautiful caterpillar turning into completely transforming into something completely different to become the butterfly, taking risks. This is your permission slip to take the risk, to leave. It's time to leave the old behind. If you've been looking for an answer, if you've been contemplating something, this is time for the rebirth. Today's Friday the 13th, the day of transformation, manifesting transformation. And
happy Goddess Friday, everybody.
A few years ago, Dave and I used to do Goddess Friday hangouts, if you haven't seen those. And we would honor a different goddess, gods and goddesses every Friday. And that's the thing. If you guys want to look it up, you can actually Google it. It's Goddess Friday. It's actually a thing. So we decided to make it more of a thing. And so we would, we have a lot of, we would dress for the appropriate goddess or that energy for that day, to help us all tap into the creative side of us, taking that leap, being creative, being spontaneous, being just going with the flow and saying, you know what, let's do this. Let's do this now. Let's take this trip. Let's go on an adventure. Let's make a video. Let's, I don't know, sing together. I don't know. I'm just coming up with stuff. Maybe you've been contemplating going on a retreat. No way. Okay. Number 8, which is 2024. I'm not underestimating my own magic anymore. We got the magic card. Power, beginnings, transformation. Look at this. Going on the journey. Wow, that looks a lot like the painting I did today, too. Look at that. Transformation. Okay, so we pulled the 13 card, and then the number 8 card, transformation. Okay, seriously, I love this deck. I really love this deck. And the next, the next card that was facing up is the same as what the sun on the inside of the deck. And remember, this deck, trust yourself. Be patient. It will come. The sun. No way. Manifestation, power, and what does this say? It's getting dark. It's dark in here. At the bottom, will. See, I'm having a hard time. I need the light on. Here, I'll show it in the close up on the video. We'll be able to see it better. Unbelievable manifestation. I don't believe. Okay, I gotta show.
I can't read it.
I know. That's what I said. Okay, so it's number 11. You guys know how I feel about number 11. Mm-hmm. Now, first of all, I'm going to say, be patient. It will come. And remember that the state of being of waiting is not the state of being of manifestation. So it's already here. It's already done. The sun. See, it's 11:11. That's the last thing. Oh, see, neither of us could read it. That's funny, you guys. The sun, manifestation, power, 11:11. That's what that is. Sorry, it's really blurry. Do you believe it?
Oh, yeah.
11:11, the sun. And I'm a sun sign. Sagittarius is a sun sign.
I was looking for words.
And it's still in the sign of Sagittarius. So, and Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system. I am not underestimating my own magic anymore. I can't believe it.
So,
wow,
it's hard for me to hold the card up again to the words, just for a moment.
Okay.
There, the top.
Oh, the top.
Yeah.
Oh, up here.
So it's really funny because we're doing this we're going live on our phone. So the cards are backwards.
No way.
The word B looks like 83.
Oh, the cards are backwards.
Which is also 11.
Oh, no. Oh, wow. Oh, I didn't realize. Really, the cards are backwards?
Yeah.
Oh, crap. I hate when that happens. Aw.
Yeah.
I have to change that then. When I don't know why that.
I don't know if there's a setting.
If that happens because we're live. Oh, I'll have to check that. That's a bummer. I hate that when that happens, you guys. I really hate that because then you can't really see the way that it really looks. So, well, I'll take a photo of the cards too, and I'll post it on the community page. So you can, well, yeah, I guess you're going to see them all backwards. Oh, that's a bummer. Sorry about that, you guys. That drives me crazy. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure that out for when I go live.
Yeah, complain to YouTube.
I didn't know that. Well, that's a bummer. Because it doesn't, see, it doesn't happen when I'm just making a video. It only happens when we're live.
And we're doing a Zoom event live. Zoom fixes it.
Zoom fixes it. That's true. So, but I'm hoping at least I hope you get the messages anyway, even though they're backwards. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, levis masioro kusimisia tavismasa. Alakoni ijana tovimia lezinitia. Lazlo tavi sono kilatintiki. Lazumosashi ichi alasana. Alakinia tavisbashoto. Iza non te quiero vesparisiti ilia ana criata foso ala hama ala kateveva ala gezava shonovisme ala ni ala katoa ashonoti sata sofasiala. Well, yes, I'm definitely going to have to figure out how to fix that because that's going to drive me crazy now, knowing that these are backwards in the video. Yes, of a special rokotia vesmasa atiata visipatera kise alakia anova special rokotia. Okay, you guys. And I have a new deck that I haven't I should say unboxed yet, that I've been waiting for the perfect moment. So and I have the perfect lady that I want to invite to do it with. So, and this is the Keepers of the Light. I know for some reason I felt to grab this one again, and I haven't really used this deck in a long time. So, because remember, you guys, you're all keepers of the light of Source. Woo! Lord Shiva, transcendence, rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. Well, I love that message. Sorry.
Says we're back.
Says I'm back. I think we had a glitch. Once again, we're reminded transcendence on this transformational day. That's really awesome. Oh, is this going this one?
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, well, Dave's shuffling that one again.
Yeah, I want to pick a card.
Oh, okay. I'm also going to go with the Psychic Tarot again tonight and the Rebel deck. Oh. Hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. This is a very important message, everyone. Choose loving thoughts about yourself. And this is a message for all of us. That love and acceptance of oneself is the recognition that you are worthy of existing. We're here, you're here, you belong. You exist because you need to exist. And I think that sometimes the word hope implies doubt. So for me, in this message, I'm going to recognize this as showing us all that when you have pure love and acceptance, that frequency is no longer hope, it's knowing. I always feel that hope is this, I'm wishing for something that I think might not come true. And I hope things work out. Recognizing that hope points us to recognizing the love and acceptance when we apply it to ourselves. We recognize that hope is really the step to knowing. I was listening. I was listening. Ooh, this is the next one. The Conscious Spirit deck. As you get, whoops, my box is falling apart. I've had this a long time. And once again, here's the back of the card. I love the back of this card. Oh, as a matter of fact, here you go, Tia. Right here. Whoops, this one was upside down. Hang on. A drum roll, please. Yes. Okay, here you go. Okay, your turn.
Number 25, Spirit Guides. I open my heart to my guides and trust in the wisdom they share with me.
I open my heart to my guides and trust that. Wait, I'm sorry. And trust that. I open my heart to my guides.
Trust in the wisdom they share with me.
And trust in the wisdom that they share with me. So.
It's like almost a full moon too today.
Yes,
you
the full.
could show, I can't really
Yes, the
reach
full
that
moon
far.
is. The full moon will be in 2 days. So I'm reminded. So there we go. The full moon's in 2 days. And you're being invited. We are all being invited to look to the full moon. And even if it's cloudy, that's okay. It's still there. Even if it's cloudy, on the full moon, look to the full moon and just allow yourself to be open to your spirit guides and the messages. And I'd be really curious to hear what you've manifested or what you've discovered, what you've realized. And I'm reminded, because of the number 25, I'm reminded that, of course, this December 25th, we celebrate Christmas and Hanukkah. So Hanukkah and Christmas begin on the same night, on the 25th, and so I'm reminded for all of us to be especially open on that day, because imagine the energy, you guys, of that celebration that day. The vibration of that day is a day to truly be open to the guidance from our spirits, to connect with them in a more a deeper level. Sorry, I know it's far away.
Hanukkah is considered to be the miracle of light.
Miracle of light. Aluznoshe e tevisma tuvashnoki belesma senti shakanti sevishno jimaki ashana tevismesa entire iniki lazamasho. And regardless of what our beliefs are for that day, this is about vibration. It's about the world focusing on peace that day. The world focusing on
love and light.
Yes, on love. Leavasmasia, on giving, on gratitude. Pliana Elizamosvashare Kilizama Atavesapaki. Pleasanitivasa Atoku Koyanali. Oh, you know, I was just thinking about this deck. I haven't pulled any cards from this Rebel deck in a while, and I was just thinking about it, and Dave's shuffling the Rebel deck. So I wanted to share the.
You could. I'm not sure how you want to read this.
This deck is definitely for.
If you're watching this message is for you.
Yep, yes it is. What the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you're waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. There you go, guys. And I know the words are going to be backwards for you, shucks. But there it is. Okay, that's your Friday the 13th transformational message What are you waiting for? It's time to get it done. Get it done. Here's your sign. And I think we had a very similar message yesterday in yesterday's live too.
The instructions. Pick a card. Let the truth bomb explode. Not what you wanted to hear? Too bad, so sad. And you don't get to call the shots in the Rebel deck card.
I love it. Pick another one.
That's what it says. Haven't had enough. Fuck it. Pick a few more cards. You'll get even more insightful bullshit about your life. You can't run and you can't hide. Rebel deck sees all.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh my gosh.
Well, okay. Gotta do what I'm told.
Okay, we need a couple more before we close out. I love this deck.
Minute? This is hilarious. Don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. You need some fucking time alone, and you know why. That's what it says.
I love it. There you go. I know it's backwards, but that's okay. I love it. Don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. You need some fucking time alone, and you know why.
And the other card that came out literally is, you're the shit.
Don't
forget it. And then it's like free reading at the website. That's what popped out.
Well, there you go. I think that's it. Yep. There you go. Yeah,
Let the
abundance come in. Please miss it of a schmanta.
And the next one actually says, make it rain.
Make it rain, baby.
And with dollar signs.
Okay, there it is. Make it rain. Dollar signs. I love that. Well, there we go. What a great message for Friday the 13th. Dollar signs. I love it. So transformation, manifestation. Oh my God.
Trusting your guides.
I just love it. Rebirth. We got the number 1111. We got 8. Magic. The sun. I love it. What a great reading. I love it. Oh, you gonna pull another?
No.
Okay. And I think with that,
all that has been said is all that needs to be said.
anymore. I'm feeling around now. I'm like, okay. Any more cards, guys? Okay. One more. Psychic Tarot. This was another one. I pulled a card for Dave and I last night.
And this will explain it all.
And we actually pulled this card that's on the cover. That was pretty fun.
Not that we really need more clarity on the message. But it's fun. And that's why we do it.
Well, for some reason, Psychic Tarot said, oh, the psychic needs another card. No way. This fell out. Swear to God. That's it. I think we're done here, guys. A number 11. Balance. A lot of 1111s coming up, you guys. Balance.
And the magical gateway of 1221 closely approaching. That's
true. And you know what? I just saw the card number 21. That's funny. That's pretty funny. Another number 11. You are in the master class, you guys. We are in the master class. We are admired by dimensions and universes and interdimensional, physical, non-physical beings. That's right. You know what? That's it. You're the shit. Remember that. Exactly. Lavismeshete. Zameshete kuyama azono lubashate eleze ejano kote plahelekanite vestopolusuno Ajanatik yasata vashana tera asate. Shetaki izanavasa. I'm feeling that rise up. Lavese tekia. Yashadako, like, act the master kialate that you are. Diabesheniki inte saveshanotavime sabaton de shaike. It's like recognize your light. Diabase beshenake. Appreciate that. Appreciate your uniqueness. Diabase bese peshanotova and lune. I'm being reminded right now about, how many people on our I'm going to put it in a new way. Who are longing to be authentic. We have Vashana Tove, and they're out there all over the internet looking for what? You're looking to become your authentic self. And everyone you see out there is a reflection for you to be you.
11:11. Wake up. Wake
Niatavespeshe.
up call.
That's it. Niakombe, Eshanotavese, Sanototo, Asama. 47 on the timestamp right now. 47, 11, 11. Nakiandavese meshete ele inabala etokosono. As always, it is in divine grace, gratitude, appreciation, allowance, acceptance, lavesete shemakola ateve, that we are connecting in this way, in this now. Niavasa shanotave, alajanotave enki ijana. And I want to thank our spirit guides, yours, mine, ours, for bringing these messages through to us once again. For all of us to receive the gift of the information from our higher selves, however it may come. From our hearts, from our home to yours, levismasha, lokomorum poente lezimase ilaki. There is no greater love than the love of all that is. Is that it?
That's it.
That's it. Love you guys. Love this smash on a tea. And as always, if there's any way that we can be of service to you, please reach out. I cannot take this. Bye, everybody.